Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, number 63. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez. Fastball in for a strike, and this one is off and running. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ernie Clement stands in now and watches strike one. That one fouled off. The other way, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Santander in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Jimenez off of first with 2 away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. J0 coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, Kevin Gossman. What do we have on him?
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. Gausman with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Ripped to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, here's a lineup that's dangerous for multiple reasons.
Boog, I think you've got to pick your poison, if you will. Can't try to worry about the running game, because if you do, it'll take your focus off these hitters and they'll hit the ball over the fence. So I think the smartest thing, go after the hitters, make sure you make great pitches. If you give up some stolen bases, so be it.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Springer puts it away, and there's 2 down. Next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Runner at first with 2 away. Kobe Mayo, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a foul straight back. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the. Back now at Oriole Park. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. And that's in for a strike. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across.
Now this one gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners at the corners, 1 away as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it's gone. Home run. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 3-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Andres Jimenez. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is number 37, Gausman, back to work. That misses, and that is ball 1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And another ball. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next offering upstairs. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Up the middle. That's a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And here is Enrique Bradfield Jr.
Number 23.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Bradfield launched a homer in his most recent game. Gausman throws over, and he's back in there. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Orioles. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
And no one can get there. Runner around third. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And they trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Center field. Varsho under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 3-3.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Flied to right his first time. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
High fly ball, right field. Springer. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. That's in there. Strike 1.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Check swing, trying to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one lifted to left. Moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And now it's Mark Vientos. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Dives and he can't hang on. Flips it behind his back. And they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. This one in the air. Salas settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Gunnar Henderson. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Clement makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Kobe Mayo. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
No strike.
And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw over to Tellez. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the left fielder. He reached out a walk his first time. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Inside, just missed. And that one just missed off the outside edge. 2 outs, bases empty. That's inside. That one ripped. Dives and it gets by. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jordan Westberg now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one catches the corner for a strike. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And misses inside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Goes down looking. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete, all tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tomas Nido. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Nido in his 7th season, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Foul ball there. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's George Springer. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance on the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed.
Outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Hot shot to third. Zips it to first.
He's out.
That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swings through that one.
2-1.
Off the mark there. Now 3-1. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Enrique Bradfield Jr., the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off. He was late.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in safely. Holiday gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Varsho brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Salas, batting with one down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Gausman with a move to first. Man at first, one away. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground to second, might be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Stepping in, Angelo Cooper delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Next offering misses down and away.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gausman throws over, and he's back in safely. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt, blocked. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Mayo calls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hard on the ground to first, and he handles it himself for the out. And now Ernie Clement, 1 for 2. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Gosman back to work. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Up and in, and the count is 2-0.
No strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And George makes the grab. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Sandlin getting loose as well. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Mayo in the box again, takes a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Varsho moving back for it. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He crushes that one to center field. His 11th of the year, and the Orioles jump out in front. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gosman makes way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher now for the Jays, Jose Suarez.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder. There's the strike up high. 0-1. On the ground right side. Tellez takes it himself, inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. His 9th homer of the year, and we are tied. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 10 on the year. And they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Tomas Nido at the plate. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. That one ripped left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
Springer at third with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Springer comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now it's the shortstop, Liover Peguero, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Now
pitching change here, Yennier Cano.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
That's in there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. It's going to have to.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Jordan Westburg. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Burr, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that one is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 6-5. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one is off the plate. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Lined into left center, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Ball one low.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
On a line. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one down. And now Ethan Salas. In for a strike. 0-1. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1. One out and a runner at second. Late swing fouled off. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Angelo Cooper, the next to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Look out! And it hit him. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Snap throw to first. Cooper dives back in safely. First pitch misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That's to third. Clement. Inning over, and it could have been worse. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now 6-5. You're watching Orioles. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. And that's in there at the knees. Cano in his 4th year, 32 years old, and he was born. Oh, that drilled him. The throw is still in time, and that's out number 1 on a tough play.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Fouled off down the right side. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one the other way. Holiday to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. Inside, just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. Swinging a foul out of play. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Mayo at the plate now, and that's inside.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here is number 37. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Outside
1-2.
low. And a count 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Left-hand batter waits. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside. Check on the runner. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
He was late there. Strike 1.
2-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
Two outs. Pitch misses. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ryan Burr is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Nick Sandlin takes over on the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now here is Jackson Holliday. That's towards center. Varsho drifts towards it. And that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the DH, Mark Vientos. Cano back to work. Just missed. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. High fly ball out to left field. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Tellez in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man at first with one gone. Tomas Nido getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. And ball one.
Inside.
That one out to right. Mayo should have this one. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, George Springer. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. First and second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 5. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Misses. 1-2 to count. That one missing inside. Fly ball down the line. Springer racing after it. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. And next for the Orioles, Ethan Salas. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And that is out of play. Holding on to a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's going to be Angelo Cooper. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Nick Sandlin done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Eric Swanson on a pitch out of the pen here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. And a slider misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. So the tying run at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chase McDermott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now for the Jays, Liover Peguero. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch for the out. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. And that one pulled foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. One down. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. On the ground, 2 ball. Throws to Henderson. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Orioles 5. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jimmy Garcia.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. There's the strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Mayo in the box now. Takes strike
No
one.
ball. One strike. Ball one.
That one almost got him.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Here's the left fielder. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the sweeper misses for a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Garcia throw over. Mayo back in on a dive. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
One ball. One strike.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. That one missed. Misses inside, and the count's full.
He never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swung on, belted. That one's deep. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they're down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Jordan Westburg. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. And that is ball one. A one-run lead. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
That one misses, and it's 3-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
With the tying run on at first, here in the last half of inning number 9. Late swing, fouled off. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jackson Holliday, trying to deliver as the hero. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Way inside, gets out of the way. One strike away.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
2 on, 2 outs. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.